Hello everyone, this is Miss Time Bunny, and today I am doing the Christmas tag video. Now I got the idea for this video from Emily Boo back last year, because I think she did one for her channel like last Christmas, and I meant to record my own one for last Christmas, but just unfortunately due to stuff and things I never got around to doing it. But I kept the questions and I thought I'm going to try and get it done for this year, so here I am, finally. You know, I'm just all joined in, got my crimbo jumper, which is probably going to be appearing in a few videos. So, but yes, what I'll try and do is, if I remember, I will go back through Emily Boo's channel and try and link her one, if I can. But it'll be more of a, if I remember, I will try and link hers up. And also I will try and remember to list the questions as well. So if anyone else wants to have a go, or they want to copy them down and have them perhaps like for next year or something like that, then by all means go for it. But right, I'm going to start now because I'm sure you're all itching to hear my responses to these. So the first question is, what's your favourite Christmas movie? Probably Home Alone. Well, I'd probably say Home Alone 1 and 2 because I like them both. So, but I also, you know, I really like... People are probably going to argue this is not a Christmas film, but I also like Batman Returns. I mean, it's set at Christmas, it totally counts, you know. It's like people who like Die Hard, it's set at Christmas, it totally counts, so it's fine. But yeah, I'd say probably like the first two Home Alone movies because I really like those. But I also really like, I think it's, is it Santa Claus the movie? I think it is. Because I remember growing up watching it as a kid and I really like that one. So that's probably another one in there as well that I really like. Right, number 2. Have you ever had a white Christmas? I don't know. As I've gotten older, I don't think we've really ever had a white Christmas. But I do vaguely have memories back of, I think when I was about 2-3 years old, when like my parents lived up Waterlooville. I remember there was one year when we did have quite a bit of snow. You know, like proper snow. And I mainly remember this because I remember being outside the flat, like sort of in the car park area, having a snowball fight with my dad. It's such a random thing that I remember, but I don't remember if that was like at Christmas or whether it was before or after. But I just remember this particular winter we had like snow, but I don't remember if it was Christmas or not, to be fair. I just remember the snow and having a snowball fight with my dad. That's all I remember. It's one of those really random memories I have. So, right, number 3. How do you usually spend your holiday? Well, when I'm not working, yeah, unfortunately I'm one of those that works retail, so I do have to work at least some of the holiday, but I think actual Christmas Day itself, I tend to spend it with family. I think the last sort of like couple of years I've sort of split it half and half. Like I spend the daytime with Jet Fireside and like the sort of family-in-law, as it were, and then spend the evening with my mum. At least that's what we sort of try to aim to do if we can. So, then because I'm quite lucky this year, I think I'm off for a couple of days. I think from the 23rd to the 26th. So I think I'm spending Christmas Day with the sort of like the fiance and the family-in-law and the mother, and then Boxing Day I will be probably popping out to visit my nan for a bit. So that's what I'll be doing this year. So, right, number 4. What is your favourite Christmas song? Now I know a lot of people don't like this song, but I really like Fairy Tale of New York by the is it the Pogues, I think they're called. I really like that one. I think it's because all other Christmas songs are all sort of like lovey-dovey and like, oh, it's Christmas and I totally love my family, blah blah blah. And in like Fairy Tale of New York, it starts off nice, going, oh, it's Christmas, we're so happy, and then it descends into like, you're a bitch where you're a wanker, you know, sort of thing. You know, I think that's why I kind of like it, because it's not quite the traditional lovey-dovey, fluffy Christmas song. You know, so I think that's why I like it. Right, number 5. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? I think it can sometimes depend on the situation. I think if I've got any like sort of Secret Santa presents or anything like that, I do open them sort of like either on Christmas Eve or earlier, you know, sort of things like that. But my actual proper presents, I don't really. I sort of tend to save them for like actual Christmas Day. Although I don't know if I'm remembering this right, but I think there may have been one year when me and my sister were at home where I think we did open, I think it was one present Christmas Eve. Because I think my sister was a bit like, oh, I want to open something. So I think my mum said, well, you can have one and then the rest you save for tomorrow. But I'm not sure if I'm remembering that right or whether it was like a false memory. But generally, no. I tend to, unless it's like a little secret Santa thing or something like that, I tend to wait until Christmas Day. But I think in Germany, I think they do tend to open their presents Christmas Eve and then have Christmas Day to sort of like be quiet and chill and spend it with the family. So I'm told by somebody I used to know years ago who was German, and he was sort of like telling me about it. So I thought that's quite interesting actually. Right, number 6. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Do behave. I'm not going to even attempt that one because it's like, I know some of them, but I know I will cock it up. So it's like, no, I'm not going to even try. And I know there's some of you probably going like, oh! So no. Right, number 7. What holiday traditions are you looking forward to the most this year? I don't know, do I have any traditions? I don't think I really follow any, to be honest. It'll probably just be like, do the usual, eat too much food, watch crap on telly. Does that count? So, you know, get really drunk. Right, number 8. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? We have a fake one, mainly because where we have dogs and cats and real trees are poisonous to them, we tend to have a fake one. So that's the only reason. My mum's the same. She has a fake one because she has a cat and a dog as well. And she doesn't really want like the cat chewing on the tree and then poisoning himself. So, because no, we don't want that. So yeah. So people who have real trees around pets, please consider getting a fake one because the last thing you want is for your pets to poison themselves. Right, number 9. What is your all-time favourite holiday food sweet treat? Oh, there's something my missus makes. It's like sprouts mixed with like sort of cream and bacon. And it is just like, oh, it's so nice. In my belly. No, it's seriously, it's really nice. So yes. It's probably my favourite thing at the moment. But I think, is there anything else? I mean, I just sort of generally just really love sort of things like Christmas dinner and roast potatoes and just roasty in general anyway, so. But I think if I had to pick something, it'd be that because it is proper lush, mate. God, I just turned really chav then. Right, number 10. Be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? I must admit, I do like getting presents. I'm not going to lie, I am a little bit like, kind of a little bit, oh, what's the word I want? A bit predictable, you know, I don't know. A bit predictable, selfish, greedy, I don't know. But there is that little part of me that I admit I do like getting presents. But I like giving them as well, because especially if it's something that maybe someone has really wanted, and you sort of like, you get it for them and then they open it and they're like, oh my god, you know. So sort of like seeing their reaction as well, like when they get something they want, is really cool. So I think it's like, I'm a bit of both, you know. I sort of swing between the two. It's like, yes, I'm a bit selfish in the respect I love getting presents, but it's nice to give them back as well. So, number 11. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? See, I've really always wanted to go to Lapland, because obviously there's like, I think, a resort there where it's like all the log cabins and it's always like this time of year completely covered in snow, and on Christmas Day they actually have someone dressed up as Santa going round in a sleigh drawn by, I think it's reindeer, like actual proper reindeer with the full antlers and everything, and he goes round and like gives out all presents to everyone. And I thought, I would love to go there, you know, because I think that would just be so awesome. It's like, I don't care if it's some bloke dressed up, you know, and it's not real flying reindeer, like magical ones. It's like, it would just be so fun to do. Especially if we like, sort of like, me and Jet like took Litland as well. You know, it's just one of them really stupid fun things I'd really love to do. It's like, I don't care if I'm 36, let me be like, sort of like 7 again and pretend that Santa's real, you know. She's like, it's fine, shh, you know. So I think I would totally love to do that, just for just the sheer fun of it, and also being like in the snow and be like, whoa, there's proper snow, not sort of slush on the floor that melts before it even hits the floor sort of thing. So yeah, I think I would just totally love to do that. Failing that, I think another place I would love to go for Christmas, which I hope I can get to happen one day, is like, now this is going to sound really odd, but I'd love to spend one Christmas and New Year in Blackpool. Just because, you know, because I've heard that, you know, there are hotels who make the effort to put on like Christmas entertainment and have like dinner, and also the illuminations get put back on for like a little while over Christmas and New Year for anyone who's like sort of there. So it's one of them silly things as I'd love to do it just to say I spent like a holiday in Blackpool, you know. I'd probably spend Christmas Day like eat myself silly and then probably go for a walk along the promenade and look at the lights and that. So yeah, right. Number 12, are you a present rapper, or do you fail miserably? Mate, I'm the best. You know, I am a pro in it. I'm the one that people come to if they can't rap for the save their lives, and they're like, help you do it. You know, I can't rap it. You know, so I was like, I'm the best. And number 13, haha, lucky 13. Most memorable holiday moment. Probably me and the missus being drunk. I think it was like, no, I don't think it was last Christmas. I think it was the Christmas before that, because I was still at Morrison's, and I remember we got a little bit tipsy and we were doing drunk dancing around the kitchen, much to the amusement of my Morrison's colleagues when I put it on Facebook. So, you know, they were just like, yeah, to be fair, we could see you doing that. You know. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. We were a bit drunk and a wee bit silly. You never know, I might actually try and do some drunk streaming over the Christmas and New Year, because it's like I've got a few days off, so I'll have a go. Although I think I'm spending New Year's Eve with the mother, so I don't think I'll be able to do it then. Well, I could do it the day before. I don't know. I'll think about it. So I might try and do a drunk stream at some time over the Christmas, but I'm not going to promise. Although I'm not going to play Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, that drove me bloody nuts. Just so, anyway. I'm going to shut up before I go off on one. But yes, if any of you get the time to do this before the Christmas, or even if you have to release it slightly after or whatever, please join in, because it'd be really, really awesome to sort of like see a response from you guys. So I will, if I remember, I will try and get the questions in the description or in the comments somewhere. They'll be posted somewhere. I'll make sure they're up. So, but until then, I am going to finished up here, and whatever you celebrate this time of year, I hope that it's a safe and happy one for you and your family, or your loved ones, or, you know, whoever, or even if it's just the dog, you know. I hope you all have a safe holiday season, celebrating whatever or not celebrating whatever, you know, that's cool. You know, stay safe, you know, be happy, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.